performance.
Well, Chris Bird, as always, absolute delight to get the chance to chat to you in between runs out there. What a sight, what a course. But for you to be here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, first of all, what does it mean?
Oh, it's nice, especially that this year the run up the hill. It's just a nice day out. The racing's very selfish for us, but it's nice for the family and friends. They can come and have a ride in the car and have a bit of a play.
Now for you though, this is something you've turned to a little bit later on. You were already an international enduro star, motorbikes all the way.
I wouldn't say star,
You
but I was a rider.
Absolutely, you were blooming good too, very, very, very good. But then came across this a little bit later on, so I think it's fair to say that you're quite competitive.
Just a tad.
Just a little. So your cars really know no mercy. They have got to perform, don't they?
They do. This you've got to drive very conservatively, otherwise it will eat itself. The rivet, you've got to be very brutal with that.
Yes.
This almost tries to turn itself inside out. So this you've got to be careful that if you could give it the billy big and round here, and it would probably break something.
So that one you've really got to have a little bit of caution with.
You've just got to be a bit cute with the foot.
Now you've got two really good first-class cars.
Yes.
We've seen another one out in action today. So how have you got to that level where you're bringing French cars over and competing there? So what's taking you to that level? That's top flight.
Yeah, well, like obviously we bought this and we started with an old car. We're relatively competitive, and then obviously we moved on to the next stage, which was buy a new one, which was this car, and then we developed that into a competitive car, and we were successful with it. And then it was the next step one was the French. Like you've been there with Bruce, it's the next step for more competition.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And bigger events. But we knew this was not really going to, with the big engine, was never going to cut the mustard out there because of the restriction. We've got to run with it. Yeah. So it was like we went to Milner's and I said to build a car, and they wouldn't build what I wanted. So unfortunately, fortunately we went to meet Fabrice, who's just a gentleman. And despite the huge language barrier, we've got the car I want.
I've heard you on the phone, seen your little texts and everything gets translated. You do have a really good banter with it. It's brilliant. And it's really great because the camaraderie, I think, between the French and the Brits is superb.
Yes.
And there's a lot of Brits going out there now.
I think they appreciate the effort we put in to come. And obviously when the Goodwood wanted more, I suggested Fabrice to come over and, as a suggestion to Goodwood themselves.
Yeah.
And obviously then Mr. Foucault, the legend, and Joel. It was a good match to come over here and for them to experience this.
Yeah, it's been a lot of years, but I think the Brits have gone out there, and as you say, the camaraderie, as everything, everybody goes out there, has a really, really great time. For so many years, the Brits are part of the French fabric for the Terrain Championship.
Yeah, I think they appreciate the effort you make. It's a big journey. The southern events are 10 hours from the port.
Yeah.
And they appreciate the effort and the time you go in to do it. So I think you made very welcome. And despite the language barrier, like last year we went to Orthez. I was the only Brit there, and I had my own driver's briefing.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. That's what I love, is they really do, and they look after you out there, don't they? Really.
Could not fault, absolutely fantastic. Yes. Absolutely fantastic welcome we have out there.
Yeah, it is true. Now, when you sat down there on the start line of the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and it is the hill climb, what was going through your head, Chris?
The first bit was I couldn't see where I was going because Sergeant's diesel dumped a load of diesel over me, like smoke central, right? Just like me giving him hassle on social media, right? So I was coughing for the first corner, right?
That's not the answer I expected. You were going to say I was so proud. A Welshman on the line. I was so proud.
It was really nice to think that somebody we've got there.
Oh.
We've got there
so international Land Rover owner superstar Jerome Andre has just walked past.
Right. No, it was just nice that you think, how the hell did I get here? From humble beginners, if you like.
And that's what's so beautiful about it, I think, for everybody, because to be here, you have to be a champion, you have to do something. Now, All-Wheel Drive Club, AWDC champion, and when you came into the sport, I think you really did start to turn some heads, didn't you? There was no holding back.
That was because we probably crashed into everything. There was a bit of days of thunder, actually, we crashed into the pace car because you crash into everything else.
Do you know, honestly, we've had some lovely interviews. I'm so proud. This has been great to go. And yours is just seat of the pants all the way, as per Chris Bird in flight for sure. Now you're going to be on that shootout tomorrow, and I think you might be a bit competitive.
I truthfully don't know.
Also, I don't know.
Because I'm a bit concerned about making it's quite tough out there. It's got rough very quickly.
Very hard as well. I mean, it's rock solid, and we make no bones about that. It's one tough course. It's 1.16 miles, I think, and it's rock solid. The weather hasn't helped. It is.
You could do with some moisture to make it bond together, because the jump is cutting up quite significantly now.
Yeah, it smells very hot too.
Yeah, that's what if you see all the cars coming off, you watch the ruts up it now.
Yeah.
So I think, truthfully, I think they should keep it for Saturday, Sunday, the shootout, because I think if we all start having a go, you could have some slightly less cars here.
Listen, Chris Bird, as I say, I just stand in awe. If there's anybody going to give it everything, it will always be you. That is for sure. I've never known anybody with such a strong competitive spirit, but who can get out there and really do the business as well. And you've brought something special. I mean, you will be a legend, there's no doubt about it.
I don't think so.
You absolutely, you have brought something very special to the world of off-road motorsport, from 2 to 4 wheels. A joy to have you here, and just great to see you flying the flag for off-road motorsport at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Chris Bird, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you.
Brought out especially for this event.
And he put the parle down and kept it down. I love the sounding parle. Last minute, full bump down through, slams on the anchors, swings it round, power straight from no messing,
well, here's Gold Bird.
He's out for that win.
In the right place, the steering wheels pointing in the right direction to correct that sideways landing. Right, now get back from the rope now, because if it comes up here, your stones will fly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just sweep it into that box. Just comes down to it, slips it down through, and then at the last minute slams on the anchors, and then just releases it all again, and it is like our whole hand comes down to that's going to be fast. Just like so just heading around there. This is a committed run from Chris. Back. And that's 2:25.80. That is a corker. But you can't say the gauntlet isn't down, is it?